Alright guys, this is Damien, and I know most of you have been waiting to hear this announcement, and I appreciate your patience, so here it is. Okay, now 7 years ago when I got out of the Navy, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I was an introvert, I didn't know anybody, and I was just good at tinkering with cars. One day in 2007, I was on this website called VA Driven. A posting on that site that said, anybody that's young and wants to be an entrepreneur or start their own business, come and check this meeting out. So I had no idea what I was doing with my life, but I did have faith and a willingness to go where my heart led me, so I went to this meeting. Now I didn't have a 5-year plan, I'm not even sure I had a gift, but I did have a desire to add value and to learn. So I was introduced to Troy Glancy through the Young Entrepreneurs of Hampton Roads, which then led to BNI, the Wave Makers, and the Retail Alliance. And out of these groups, Guerrilla Social Media was born. So in 2009, I partnered with Justin Williams, and I was mentored by Tina Merritt in social media. And over the last 5 years, I've had the pleasure of teaching thousands of professionals and helping countless businesses generate new customers and revenue through what was then a mystery marketing concept that sounded like a lot of fun and was probably just for kids. Now, Allison Anderson from A. Dodson's was one of my first clients with Guerrilla Social Media. She was a natural at online marketing and she asked questions. Because of that, we developed a friendship and she became one of my greatest advocates. In 2012, Allison introduced me to Farmers Bank and they signed a contract with Guerrilla Social Media. I worked great with their employees and they embraced me as family, from the owner to the tellers. And today, I am excited to announce that Farmers Bank has offered me a position as Director of Marketing, and I have gladly accepted. Now, I'm accepting this position for many reasons. One, this is really a dream opportunity with limitless potential. Two, they understand the importance of having a marketing plan, and they also have given me total control of developing the marketing plan and how to make it pop. 3, Farmers is truly a family atmosphere, and that means that they really make their customers feel like family and they haven't been afraid to try new things. And that's really something that I've been looking for. 4, Farmers is committed to being a community partner. They do great things for schools and charities and nonprofits, and that's going to allow me to do things with organizations that I've already worked with and to do more for the organizations that the bank is already working with. And finally, being a part of the Farmers Bank family allows me to be a part of something much bigger than anything I've ever done. Farmers has been doing great things in the community, and my goal is to illuminate those things and make people say, wow, do you see what Farmers is doing? Now, as for my clients and students, don't worry. I won't leave you hanging, and I will still be teaching plenty of seminars and holding classes throughout the year. So send me a message or give me a call. My number hasn't changed and it never will. Now, most of you know that 2013 has been an extremely tough year for me. I lost a lot of people who were integral parts of my life, like my grandmother and my dad. But the truth be told, the last 5 years has been tough. You ask anybody that started a business, they're going to tell you that it's tough. But my keys to success have been keeping a positive attitude, associating with and learning from people who are galaxies greater than me, and continuing to believe that God has a plan and a purpose for my life regardless of my circumstances. Along the way, I've made some incredible friends who have become mentors, and mentors who have become friends. My students have become friends and turned around and become the teacher of me and other people. I have to give a special thank you to my best friend, Troy Glancy, who's the owner of Laris Media, one of the smartest, most visionary people I know. He forced me out into business networking, and without that, I would not be the person that I am today. I'd like to thank Justin Williams, my former partner, and Tina Merritt, my social media mom from Nest Realty, who took me into the social media jet stream with them, and that rocketed me to the level of knowledge and expertise that I have today. Adam Morgan with Millennial Planning, who prodded me into BNI, where arguably I've gotten 60 to 70% of my business over the last 5 years. Janet Ballestino, who was in my second BNI group, sold me under Retail Alliance. And Susan Milhoon, who took a big chance on me, and that is how I met Allison Anderson from A. Dodson's, who became one of my first and toughest clients. Allison Anderson sang my praises so loud for 4 straight years that someone at Farmers heard her, and the rest is history. I want to thank all of you for not just being stepping stones, but elevators and rocket ships in my business and personal life. I also need to thank my hero mentors, These are people who are literally rock stars in business who have counseled me on business and personal things and have reciprocated, looking to me for bold ideas and friendship, and that level of mutual respect is so humbling, and I hope to never lose that. I'm also extremely fortunate to have really close friends and family who have seen me at my best and worst over the last 5 years, and they still support me today. Baron Hill, who's my brother, has been my left and right hand man over the last 3.5 years and has really supported me strongly. Miko Clendenin is one of the biggest reasons that I survived 2013. She backed me on so many things, and she is one of the main driving forces behind me going after this position. And finally, to my mom, I love you. My mom has been my champion, my best friend since she stopped kicking my rear end, and an eternal and faithful servant of God and humanity. There is no better example of how to live or the type of person to be, and I'm glad that you are my mom. So, with that being said, I thank everybody for taking the time to listen to my announcement.